All right, so what we're going to do today is a little bit of a copywriting training where I go over words that don't need to be there, words that needed to be added in, and ultimately trying to get things to go from point A to point B so that when you read them, not only does it make sense, but it actually has some congruency and it gets the person to want to take action, because at the end of the day, that's what copywriting is it's compelling somebody to take action without them even understanding or realizing that they're wanting to do it. That's how you write good copy. So what we've got here on my screen is one of the guys that I work with. He's been learning this copywriting thing, and he's making some swipe files for me. This is the stuff you see on Instagram. You swipe over one at a time. The design hasn't been finalized yet, but the words are what we're going to work on today, and that's copywriting. He's actually listening in on this right now, so I'm going to be talking kind of to him, going through this. So my whole thing on here is That Marketing Dan. I'm trying to teach everybody that wants to learn about marketing, and this is one of the content pieces that I'm going to put out for that. So he created this, what you see here, and it's not bad. It just can be summed up a little bit. So first things first, this first page is the hook, right? One of the biggest mistakes in marketing. Simple enough, it kind of does the thing, and the hook at the beginning needs to have a punch, right? This is more of like a slap. We need to punch hard, right? And I'm just going to kind of spitball, because at the end of the day, that's really what copywriting is. You're just throwing stuff out there and then piecing them together like puzzle pieces, right? What works here, what works there, brain dumping it all out, and then whittling it down like a piece of wood, all right? This is the biggest mistake biz owners make with marketing. Make with their marketing, okay? So just that alone, making with their marketing, not just marketing, it's too vague, right? So we're gonna go ahead and put this down a little bit. And again, I'm not gonna be too worried about design here. I'll let him go play with that afterwards. This is the biggest mistake biz owners make with their marketing, right? So now if a business owner sees this, it hooked them. It makes them want to come in, right? Like they're, okay, well shit, what's the next one, right? And again, as I mentioned, the design is going to be, maybe we make this pop a little bit, I won't do it too crazy right now, but let's make that a red, something that makes them want to swipe over, an arrow or something like that. I had mentioned to him, this is a slight little trick right here, 1 of 5. If there's 5 slides, you want to let them know that they're on slide 1 of 5. You could even do a progress bar, but again, I'm getting ahead of myself. That's more design, and we could do that in another video, but right now we're just going to talk about copy. So the first thing they see is this. Oh, how about this? The single biggest mistake. Okay, that's all. I wonder if that's all caps. All right. The single biggest mistake biz owners make with their marketing. That is going to hook them. That's going to bring them in like, shit, I'm a business owner. What is the biggest mistake that I'm making, right? All right, that's slide 1. So far, it's pretty good. It's not the best, but it's a little bit better than it was. We called out our audience, and we intrigued them to want to look at the next thing. So I'd gone over this once with him before. It's what kind of spurred the interest of this video. Effective copywriting is about saying more with less. Like that's the primary thing you want to do with your copywriting. So we got the first one here, and this is the next one. So as I said a second ago, the single most effective thing you can do with your copywriting is to say more with less, and that is brevity. All right, let's go ahead and just look up the term brevity real quick. Brevity, shortness of duration, especially shortness or conciseness of expression. And when we write, we're expressing things, all right? So that's something we always have to keep in mind. And if you're a business owner and you're watching this right now, keep that in mind. When you write things, don't go on and on and on unless it's directly related to what it is the point is. So anything after this slide should not be included in here unless it is relevant to the biggest mistake business owners make, right? So right off the rip, when he wrote this, and I'm teaching him how to do this, people is not an audience. People is people, an audience, business owner, right? But we already said big mistake on the top, so we can get rid of that. But let's read it out. The big mistake people make while trying to do their marketing, see, all of this is extra, is they go from top of bottom to bottom of funnel. They neglect the middle. Simply put, they ignore the middle of the funnel. Remember, we're not worrying about design right now. So neglect is good. They neglect. We can put one of those in there. Whichever one's more punchy. Or ignore, or completely. Can't even type. Completely ignore altogether. I just promise I can type better than this. I don't know. I'm having a stroke or something. Together. Boom. All right. Simply put, they neglect or completely ignore the middle of the funnel altogether. Right? So what that did is the biggest mistake, boom, second slide. What is it? They want to see that. But then now we can hook them to the next slide. But it gets worse. Right? And we'll make the design look a little bit different because now they're going to want to go to the next one. Or no, say, but actually now I'm kind of having some ideas here. Or they neglect the middle of the funnel altogether. Oh, this is good. And really what I'm doing here, guys, is you get watching my brain work. Or worse, they don't even know what middle of funnel is. I got this weird glitch in my computer that just capitalizes I randomly. It's super weird. So what that did, we just presented, right? We said what the problem is, and then we presented, hey, or you don't even know what it is, right? So we gave them the answer from slide 1, and then we added a little bit of intrigue to go to slide 3, right? So what is the middle of the funnel? So what is it? See that weird glitch? Look at that. I don't know why my computer does that. I'm gonna fight somebody. This is the stuff you deal with as a copywriter. Now let's educate them a little bit, right? If you take the time to build, so this could be on the next slide. Put this down here. Again, remember I told you it was like puzzle pieces, right? We're just kind of putting pieces around, moving stuff around one little bit at a time, and you whittle it down until it makes sense. So what is, now we'll give them a little abbreviation. And then we can go. And now we're getting the copywriting design. Give it a little, I guess that's just a weird font. The middle the part of your sales process designed to nurture and build rapport with your prospective. And regardless of what industry you're in, this is the value part of it. Oddly enough, if you're watching this, you're in the middle of my funnel, right? This is me giving you value so you can go and do these kind of things yourself. So the part of your sales process designed to nurture and build rapport with your prospective clients or customers, right? Boom. So that is the value slide, right? Hook, present the reason they clicked on the next one, and then intrigue a little bit more so you can give them some actual value, right? And as we work our way down, this all suddenly is now relevant, right? This text right here. So let's go ahead and move this down. Let's do this. Let me duplicate that. And then we're working in Canva right now, guys, so this could be on the 4 slide. I remember this there's the 4 there. Remember up here I did 1 of 5, so I would change this 2 of 5, 3 of 5, 4 of 5, right? And then we'll get rid of this. This can now become how to do it. This is like their actual direction on how to do it, because we told them what it is, but how do you do it? If you take the time to build the middle of your funnel and nurture your potential client, you can reduce the sales process flow. The time I'm gonna freaking fight my computer. Boom. And again, this is going to get the design, all that stuff. So 3, 4, 5. We already have, that's the big one right there. So that's number 5. And boom. And what we can actually do, we could probably get rid of this one, because again, it's going on a little long. Without that, they don't know you, they don't like you, they don't trust you, so why would they buy from you? Boom. So let's go over everything at the top. The single biggest mistake business owners make with their marketing. Boom, I'm a business owner that hooked me. Simply put, they neglect the middle of the funnel altogether. Or worse, they don't even know what middle of funnel means. We'll change that to me. So what I'm doing is I'm going over everything from the top. So you just do a rough cut and then you go reread it out loud to yourself and actually think about what you're writing and what actually makes more sense. So, or worse, they don't even know what the middle of the funnel is. I'm daisy chaining them from one slide to the next. Okay. So what is middle of funnel? Now we have the value, the part of your sales process designed to nurture and build rapport with your prospective clients or customers. Cool. All right. Well, there's still more, right? This is going to say 3 of 5. And they're going to, okay, there's 2 more. I'm in it this deep and I've already gotten this much value out of it. Cool. So they go to this one. Like I'm doing kind of design and kind of not at the same time. And I like the idea of putting a status bar up there too, but that's, again, getting a little deep into the design stuff. So give them the value and then a little bit of action. And why should they do this, you know? If you take the time to build the middle of your funnel and nurture your potential client, you reduce the time it takes to make a sale. Cool, right? A little playful. Potential, and then just hammer home the point at the end. Potential clients need to learn about your company, brand story, origin story, the reason you do what you do. Without that, they don't like you, or they don't know you, they don't like you, they don't trust you. So why would they buy from you? Boom. That's a little bit of a flow, okay? And actually, we got 6. So at the end of the day, guys, what you're really trying to do is you want to keep things really congruent, real smooth. Don't have a whole lot of extra words. Don't overwhelm them. Hook them, give them some sort of value, and then hammer home the point at the end. Sometimes you can actually do, here, let me flip over to my, sometimes you can actually do something along the lines of hook, value, offer. And that offer means a call to action. Hey, follow us for more information. Or like our business page for more of this kind of content, that kind of stuff. Or you can just do it like I had right here, where I just hammer home the point at the end. You don't want to always bombard people with call to actions, but you do always want to hammer home the point at the end. My mentor calls it the mic drop. Boom. Without that, they don't know you, they don't like you, they don't trust you. So why would they buy from you? Depending on your brand, how playful you are in your copywriting. So why the heck would they buy from you? You know, you can just do it how you want it to see from you. And, you know, you go in there and we'll mess with the stuff as far as sizing and all that, but word it in a way that's playful, that's fun, that's representing what it is you do and what it is you're selling, okay? This particular slide deck is for business owners, which I hope are the ones watching this video right now. So check that out. Let me know what you think, and that's it. See you guys later. Bye-bye.